Hi everyone, this is kind of a test showcase video of a really cool mechanic that I've been playing around with called Lost Shipments. In the base game, it was a 6% chance for it to pop up in your maps, but in Phrecia we can bump it up to 28% and nearly guarantee it in our maps. It's a mechanic where you could pair it with frag rushing or maybe even invites, so hopefully it makes us a lot more money. And this video isn't a guide, and it's more of like an informational strat of running 100 maps to see if you guys want to try it or not. Or you just want to just see the mechanic and yeah. Okay, for objectives. The first one is getting loot from the shipments. There is one big box surrounded by the small box, and it is imperative that you click the smaller boxes as well, as they also give you lots of good loot. A majority of the divines I got were from the smaller loot boxes. The second one is we can pair the strategy with anything that doesn't require much idle investment. Frag rushing and Maven invitations come to mind, and in this video I tried Shaper invitations. And lastly, the Lost Shipments are a gamble. You won't get much big ticket items often, but Chaos Orbs and stacked decks do show up frequently. Okay, idle progression. Now we want 4 Conquerors with the mod 7% chance for all deposits in your maps to be replaced by Lost Shipments. Since we have 4 of them, it will be 28% chance for all deposits in your maps to be replaced. Basically what this means is that when we run a map, one of the all deposits we might have could be changed into the Lost Shipments, which is what we want to have. And this does apply individually per all deposit, so that's why we're going to be stacking 4 deposits at minimum for them. And I've seen some maps that have all the ore deposits as Lost Shipments, or just 1 or even none, which is quite rare. And the 1x3s, we want 4 of these as well. And we basically want your maps with ore deposits have 50% increased chance to contain at least 2 ore deposits. And this is increased chance, it's not flat contained, so we do want loads of these rolled. And here on this idle on the 1x3, we do want at least 1 of these with contains ore deposits. We do have space with 2 more idols which we can have ore deposits, but at least 1 of these will be really nice. If you get them at 2, that's fine, and that is golden. And the last amount of idols we want is literally anything you can fill in. This is really up to you. I put on destructive play idol, and then I just scaled Nico with movement speed. So with these small idols, if you want to fill in your contains ore, then to be 100%, then you can do that as well, and just add whatever you want. Alright, let's look at investments, and we are just using 2 of these scarabs, so it'll be 1-1. As you see, the limit is 2, and what it says is area contains an additional ore deposit. So with these, we get 2 additional ore deposits. On our map, on our idle setup, we're going to be also getting contains an ore deposit, which is 3, and an increased chance for when there's an ore deposit in a map to be another one, which will just boost it to 4. So that is literally the whole strategy, guys, with 4 idols and a 28% chance for at least 1 of them to be converted into a Lost Shipment. We have a really decent chance to be getting the Lost Shipments. Map device, we aren't really running anything crazy. There's nothing really here on the map device. As you guys can see, I just run quantity of items in your area, and if you guys are running some other strat alongside this, then just pick whatever. Now for maps, I do recommend running pretty decent maps. Alk quality and rare is fine. The higher the quant, I do think there is some scaling with the quant, because in one map I did get a small barrel divine, and that same boss did also drop a divine, so I do think there's some correlation there. It does need further testing, but with the showcase, I ran them all rare for you guys and not high quant, so that's it. Alright, map showcase. So I'm just going to slot these in. Oops. Grab that, going for quant, and yeah, let's give it a go. So we have 4 shipments, and what we're looking for is... Oops, Shape's talking. I do have the map open. I'm just looking around. But yeah, my build is quite quick, as you guys can probably see. So we're not seeing anything yet. You'll notice it because there'll be like little yellow dots. I do hope there is. So we grab this because I have sulfite. Additional resistances doesn't really do much for me. There we go. Alright, you guys see? It will look like this on the map. So all we had to do is clear everything around it. Let me just level up my position. And we just open stuff. So a hint here is I press Z and I just kind of wiggle my mouse around. I'm like, oh, where is the stuff? For spellcasters, think, I'm not really sure, but I think when you cast a spell, you can take that node, it opens a chest, a 25% chance. And then we just open it. And I do hide a lot of the loot. I'm not picking stuff up. But yeah, and again, we have another one, see? Okay, that's pretty cool. Let me just kill everything around here. Oops.
Let me just say this.
Hopefully we get something, ooh, prismatics, fine. Yeah, it does drop a lot of uniques and 6 links and all that stuff. I do hide it all. Where was it? So I'm just kind of looking at the map up here. And wow, we're getting really bad luck. But I guess this is like to show you the average run. And I'm just running around. Don't actually need to kill these guys. Well, people who do shipments, this is really good for you. That's a lot of harbingers. I was going to be doing like harbingers, but then I was like, I saw how much clicking you had to do. And with all the clicking I've been doing on this strategy and like other stuff, I'm good. Boss DPS isn't quite there yet. Where is she? Nice. That's pretty much the map showcase, guys. Okay, for the results. So here are the results. This is 100 Shaper maps, and yeah, that's a lot of loot. Now, in the spreadsheets, I'm not going to include any of the Shaper stuff, just the things we got from the Lost Shipments. Now, as you guys can tell, these tattoos are all from the Lost Shipments. We got some expensive ones like Suppress, some for Ignite, Regenerate. We didn't get any bleeding ones, unfortunately. We did get Max Energy Shield with Lightning Rares, which is Curses, and yeah, Movement Speed. So we got a bunch of those. For these are a little bit on the difficult side because I don't really know what's valuable. Obviously, we have Forces. Stuff can be sold through Forces, and we can also price check. Now, I got a bunch of maps and a bunch of T17s with fragments and a lot of Maven Writs. Now, with this strategy, you don't actually need to run this with Shaper. You can literally run it with frag rushing. You can run it for anything that doesn't really need as many idols. T17 frag rush is all I wanted to do initially, but before I did this, my build wasn't as strong. But now I've kind of upgraded my gear and stuff, so I'll probably do T17 rushing with the strat. We've got lots of scarabs. Discernments are ridiculously expensive at the moment. I think they're around 80C for one. And a lot of bubblegum currency. Obviously chisels are from Mavens as well. But 8 divs, I believe 1 div didn't come from strong boxes. And you guys can obviously see 5 exalts, 1 Valdos, which is normal drop, obviously Maven Writs, and a bunch of chaos, which is a lot of them did come from the Lost Shipments. Stacked decks. Actually, stacked decks, I was getting like 19 sometimes from these boxes. A lot of them, these all came from Lost Shipments. And obviously the later the league, everyone wants to gamble. So these will go up in price. So yeah, let's go and check out the spreadsheet. This stuff right here, this is only Lost Shipment loot. So for investments, both the scarabs, the same scarabs, 2.2C each. And I bought 200 of them. Shaper maps for C, of course. And if we look at the investments, I invested 840 and I profited 1,736, which is for just shipment loot. That is really good. And obviously with tattoos, I didn't put all of them here. I just put on the tattoos that sell the most, because you're not going to be waiting there to sell like tattoos that's just not worth it. Same with rune grafts. I put it lower number than what we actually got. So I think tattoos was actually 1,000 or 1,100, but obviously waiting time for selling, so I included that in the pricing. Divine Orbs 7, 1,316. Divine Orbs did appear quite often. Exalt's pretty nice, Chaos Orb's pretty nice, and since this is a strategy you can pair with like frag rushing or you can pair with Maven. For me, these I added up all my stuff, and so like I can just table it easier. 1, 1, 1, 1. As you can tell, the profits go significantly up, 48 chaos per map. Now, if I was frag rushing, T70 frag rush, even Fortress being 24C, and then I put whatever the Scarabs was, I would be making a lot of profit. So that is very nice. I'm very happy with these results. I don't know if you get higher than Divines in there. I don't really know, but yeah, that's for me. And obviously I had a lot more loot I could add, like Scarabs, T17 maps. Thank you guys. This was something I really wanted to try out, and I did buy the idols before people started farming Crimson ore deposits. But yeah, I don't know if I'll upload another video of this event, but definitely next league. And I had a lot of fun. My character got to the level I wanted it to be, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys, and God bless you all.